Yeah.
We have a real legend on our hands today, and I'm really honored to have you here. Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah. You are, listen, man.
No,
like,
no, because
it is late in the day, and you're like, you're a legend. Like, I can barely string a sentence together right now.
You are a legend, and I'm not just gonna, grovel here for no reason, but you are like the pioneer of this YouTube stuff in the sense of before there was a Matt Armstrong, there was Freddie, and that's no disrespect to Matt or anything because we love Matt, but there was you. There was Tavarish.
I am older than Matt, so yes, that is very physically true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen up, Matt. Okay, he's bigger than you.
Listen, I am also bigger than him, and I am older than him. I am, yeah. So there we go.
But you were the originator, the legacy of like all this stuff. I mean, maybe Scott Kilmer. I beg to differ to some extent.
Scotty. I mean, look, so in terms of YouTube, I haven't been doing YouTube that long. That I'm a pioneer.
Rebuilding cars.
Yeah, so rebuilding cars. I was one of the first people to start doing. If not the first, I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I just don't know if anybody.
I'm tooting your horn for you.
Okay, you don't need to. That horn is disconnected. Don't toot it. Okay. So the exotic car rebuilding stuff. I think I started that in a big way because my channel was a lot of sort of journalisty things, and then I bought a Aston Martin V8 Vantage from Doug DeMuro, and then did a few videos with that, and some of them did well, some of them didn't, and then I decided that, well, I do this rebuild thing. Like I can take a car and kind of punch above my weight class in terms of car, so I can buy a car cheap, work on it a little bit, and then maybe it'll pan out. But I wanted to try that on YouTube, so I ended up selling the Aston Martin. Then I bought a Lamborghini Gallardo, which was also a manual, it was a convertible, and as far as I can tell, a homemade twin turbo kit.
Yeah, it was
wasn't underground racing.
Shoddy. Yeah,
yeah, it wasn't underground racing. Yeah. It was underground for sure, but
it was underwater.
Well, no, actually, that
was under fire.
Yeah, it was under fire.
Nice.
So that was a fire damaged car.
Yeah,
and I fixed it in my 2-car garage at home.
Yeah,
I didn't really know anything about Lamborghinis. Never driven one or had any time in one, but I bought it. I liquidated my bank account, and then I don't know, what is it, 7-8 years later, here I am.
Yeah. Wow. I remember when you bought that car, you had just moved here.
Yes.
And your whole thing was I cannot buy a house with an HOA because they will hate me.
Yes, and you know what I did? I bought a house with an HOA.
Yeah,
and they hated me. Well, it wasn't too bad, but like I did push it. Like when I had because
you were stacking cars behind the house.
I had cars behind the house, so I had about an acre of land, and I had a really big driveway.
Yeah,
if you put all my cars like bumper to bumper. I'm sounding like Doug DeMuro here, but if you put them bumper to bumper on my circle driveway in that house, you could probably fit like 35 cars.
Oh, okay.
And
it was a big driveway.
Yeah,
I remember it was a huge crescent driveway.
Yeah, but the HOA and people didn't really like it when I had cars. It looked a little bit like a used car lot.
Built a wall on the side of your house.
Yeah, I actually had to. Yeah, I had to build a gate on the side of my house because there were some junkers back there.
There was.
Yeah,
there was definitely. You had the old S-Class, right? The S600.
Yeah, I had an S500. It's like an old, like just a junky S-Class. I had, I think, like a Porsche 944 Turbo. I had a Lexus SC300. None of them were in good condition. Like they were all just piles of junk. I think I had an SC400 and some other cars that I didn't have a shop or anything. That was my only parking. So after butting heads with the HOA for a little bit, I decided that I should probably get a shop. So I found a shop that was really close to my house, which is like 8 minutes away. Yeah. And turns out they didn't want that much money. I mean, it was about the same money that I was paying for my mortgage at the time, but it was 5,000 square feet and it was great.
Yeah, it's a huge shop.
Yeah. And then from there, over the years, I have 5 shops, which
nice.
is too many.
Nice.
That's too many.
That's too many.
Yeah.